Hey guys, welcome back. It's Friday, the day that most of the society wait for. Friday. Why? Because everyone is tired, I guess, and they want to go for the weekend and just chill out with families. And I want you to do exactly the same thing. Just chill out with your family during the weekend. Friends, family, whatever you feel more comfortable, or study as well. If you have some time during the weekend. If you don't have any time during the weekend, but you do have time during the week, then you study during the week, otherwise on the weekends. Whatever fits better on your schedule, right? Day to day. Everyone has different jobs, I guess. Now, some things happening, on the market, but very quite slow week. Besides inflation in Australia. Very surprised GDP, PCE is still rising. So, there's some things happening in there that I want to talk today. But before we start, please subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up on this video, share this video with your friends. It's very, very important, sharing the knowledge, not holding on to you only. It's very, very good to us as well. And if you're not yet on the Telegram group, just go at the description of the video and then join us so you can receive everyday content directly to you. Okay, guys, so I have the economic calendar here at my front, and I'm looking at the numbers from USA. What a surprise! What a surprise! If you were on my webinar yesterday, you must probably saw, I talked about euro dollar, I've talked about USD JPY, I've talked about lots and lots of reasoning why the US dollar could keep strong. Okay, but seems like the GDP, okay, we're going to go for the data very soon, came much lower than expected. I mean, much lower than expected and much lower from the previous as well. But the US dollar became strong, right? We had the US dollar index just here at my front here. We have US dollar index before the news trading at 105,600. After the news went all the way to 106 and then retraced it back to 105,600, and now it's trading at 105,700-ish. Okay. Now the GDP was very low. Okay, quarter one. So the previous was 3.4%. The consensus was 2.5%, and the actual came in at 1.6%. So that is basically nearly 1% lower than what was actually expected to be. This is really out of consensus, okay? This is just showing to us that they are not producing well. Gross domestic product are not good at this moment. It's not good at the moment. All right, and it tells to me that will continue like that because the manufacturing and services PMI on the previous day on Wednesday came much lower as well. So that's very interesting how US is performing at the moment. But then you come to me and like, mate, but if the US dollar is not performing well, why does the US dollar is performing well? Sorry, if the USA is not performing well, why does the US dollar is performing well? If one is bad, the other one is supposing to be bad as well, isn't it? Well, the reason here, folks, is because the PCE and the CPI continue to increase and increase and increase and increase. And this is the reason why we had a stronger dollar yesterday. Looking at the numbers here, the core PCE prices, quarter one, previous was 2%, already high, okay? Consensus was expecting 3.4%, so that's an increase of 1.4 already. And the actual came in at 3.7%, 0.3% higher than expected. And if you guys don't know, core PCE is the inflationary scenario to the producers. So thinking about it, the market is not looking for whatever, if the USA is growing, if the USA is doing well or not. The market is definitely looking for inflation numbers. Definitely looking for inflation numbers. So whatever the US dollar does is influenced by inflation numbers and the Fed. Will the Fed cut? Will the Fed pause? What the Fed will do next? Then I ask you, do you actually think the Fed will cut during this year 7 times? I mean, in December 2023, everyone was expecting, well, November actually, not December, everyone was expecting 7 cuts for 2024. I mean 7, okay? 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, and 25. How much does it give to us? 50, 100, 175. 175 base point cuts. That's exactly what the market was expecting for 2024. Okay, time goes, time passes, it comes January, what the market is expecting. First cut to be done on March. That's it. First cut to be done on March, and we're going to go and we're going to destroy it. It's going to be good. Okay, good. The time passes, comes March. Nothing happens. Literally nothing happens. Okay. Look, we're going to May. We are in April, next week is May, and then it's June. Okay, the next cut will be in June. Definitely, it will be in June. The market is not expecting cuts anymore in June. Okay, it will be in July then now. The market's not expecting cuts in July. It will be in September, October, November, December. When does this cut will come that everyone was expecting 7 cuts at the end of 2023 for 2024? It's a joke. This is simply a joke, okay? And this, of course, makes the US dollar stronger. So I don't know how people can't see these, that this is actually what the market is paying attention. Inflation numbers. Inflation numbers is what the market is paying attention, okay? It's not about the growth. It's not about the PMIs. Of course they have an influence. Of course. They're big data. But what are the market not looking at? The market is doing basically this. I'm not looking to those others as in front of them. Inflation keeps rising while the Fed saying that it's everything under control. I mean, come on. No one here have 12 years old, 10 years old. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. Okay? So I hope everyone on, behind this camera watching me is actually knowledgeable of what is happening on US. Okay? Anyways, but remember guys, that was the quarter over quarter PC. Today we're going to have the month over month at 10:30 p.m. here in Australia, Sydney time. Most probably come very high. Okay, higher than expected. Expectations are at 0.3, maybe it comes more. So the consensus and the previous are expecting no changes. That's interesting, right? Because the quarterly came much higher than expected. Why does here, monthly, no one is expecting changes? It's just a joke. All right, guys. I'm staying bullish on US dollar. I'm staying bearish on euro dollar. I'm staying bearish on GBP USD. Much bullish on USD JPY. Gold must probably come down a little bit, but retrace back up. So this is all I have to say, and I hope everyone have a lovely weekend. And if you're not yet gave us a thumbs up on this video, please give us a thumbs up, share this video with your friends, share the knowledge with them. And yeah, this was pretty much the week. Not too busy. Besides PMIs, PCs, tonight we're gonna have a monthly one for USA, and as well the GDP and the CPI for Australia. All right, guys, I hope everyone have a lovely weekend, and I see you in the next week. Bye-bye.